we've been in touch, but we haven't seen each other. And he says, would you like to perform at Kennedy Center in Washington, at the most prestigious theater in the country, at the Opera House? And I say yes. And I take Robert Chernow and Dan Miller, the musician, and based on songs we had already written for Bill, we decide on 6 songs that have to do with the planet, with the Earth, because it was a week after Earth Day. And I go in front of the audience there, 3,000 people, and perform the songs that we had written, and the place erupted. They wouldn't let me off the stage. There was applause. It was incredible. And as I said to the audience, after the 70-piece orchestra was done, I said, this was like opening night for us. We've never performed it in front of a public. And performers, writers, people who generate entertainment don't know whether it's going to be entertaining until they perform it in front of you. And you, the audience, tells us it's working, it's not working. This worked. Okay. There's a company. This morning I was thinking, how am I going to get all this in front of you? And I think I'm doing it. There's a company called Legion M. You know what crowdfunding is, right? Crowdfunding, the person who's going to make a movie or make a show says on the internet, on the social media, I need money, if you'd like to give me $10, and they get a sum of money, and they do whatever it is they want to do, and you've contributed your $10, this is my gift to that person to make that thing. But Legion M is saying, hey, listen, we're going to make movies, we're going to make documentaries. If you want to, take your money, $1, $100, not large money, but a few dollars, give it to us, you become an owner, one of the owners of Legion M, and you're investing in the projects that we're going to do, says Legion M, and you will get a return if the thing is successful. And the performers, people writing, directing in that object, is not going to be paid until you start to get paid. It's a novel concept. I thought, how wonderful, and I joined them. And I'm doing a documentary about me and about me. Well, because I don't want to lose this. So, on the performance in Kennedy Center, the big song, the big number was, we titled it So Fragile, So Blue. And it's about my flight into space with Legion M. No, not yet. I'll tell you when. It's about my flight into space. And my flight into space, instead of coming down and drinking champagne, what was unexpected to me, as I looked back and saw Earth, and I looked forward and saw the blackness of space, I thought, my God, that's death. That's life. And when I landed, I found myself weeping. Why am I crying? Everybody else is doing champagne, and I can't stop myself from weeping. And it took me hours sitting down someplace saying, what's the matter with me? When I realized I was feeling grief for the planet. Because I've been an ecologist since Rachel Carson wrote her book, The Silent Spring. I have tried to tell people about the coming thing that's happening to the world. For 60 years, I've been trying and been scoffed at. I did it in England. Somebody wrote, what does this actor know about what he's doing? I knew, I sensed it. I believe what Rachel Carson was saying, which is what's happening today. The droughts and the storms and the flooding. It's changing in front of us, and there are people who say it's not going to happen. So this song, So Fragile, So Blue, was written with that in mind, and it took me hours to realize I was in mourning for the extinction of life that took 5 billion years to evolve. What can we do? And that's what the song says at the end of So Fragile, So Blue. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? It ends that way. And the applause took off. Well, Legion M said to me 2 days ago, we have an idea. We're going to release the biography of me, but I also made a film of this performance. So it's a documentary of me performing at Lincoln Center. We'll release that as well. But what we want to do, and here's the essence of what I want to tell you. 2 days ago, they said, wouldn't it be a great idea to use So Fragile, So Blue as an anthem? What was that song, We Are the World? To do a new We Are the World, but it's about the world. So Fragile, So Blue is about the world, the planet, all the beauty of the planet that's being extinct, going extinct, all the beautiful things, the flowers, the insects, the elephants, the lions, everything that took 5 billion years to evolve. The beauty of our world that we live in is being destroyed by us. Wouldn't So Fragile, So Blue be a wonderful music video to alert all of us, or those who see the music video? Wouldn't it be a wonderful anthem to raise more awareness of global warming? And so that's what's going to happen in the near future. A music video organizing us. I think so. And you know, this is the first time I've talked about it. I was thinking this morning, how can I organize all the things I've got to say to you and questions you want to ask me? How can I do that in the brief time I have in front of me? So that's my message. My book talks about the arc of that the universe can do for you, from failure to success. The failure to the final success is this music video. Maybe that's what all of it meant that's why I was born, to bring this So Fragile, So Blue, and the importance of doing something. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's my arc, is what I'm saying. Now, I'm talking to you from the innermost part of my soul, because it sounds ridiculous. And 15% of my bullshit meter saying, you know, it's a little bit ooga booga out there. But I'm beginning to believe what I'm saying. That there is an arc in all our lives, that if you're there for it, with thought and concentration and focus and awareness. For example, awareness of our world. You just look at this man with his gray hair and his shirt and his attention. He's sitting in the front row. He's beautiful. If you just and just aware of it. So when we see each other, and when you go out the building and look at the clouds in the sky and this beautiful Atlanta city, it's there. Nature is there. If we're just this much more aware of where we are and what we're doing in our world, we can protect it. And that's what So Fragile, So Blue will be about. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So I'm very busy, and it's just incredible. I'm my age, and I've got all these horizons to go to, and I, of course, see the precipice of death very clearly, and I'm running as fast as I can to complete all these things before the guy with the scythe cuts my head off. But I don't see that happening at all because I'm so healthy and so I'm in a creative frenzy. All right, ask me a question. Enough about me. Go ahead. Right into that microphone. Kiss the microphone.
No thanks.
Well, it won't kiss you back, but get close.
Well, thanks.
Watch your tongue.
Thanks for coming. I was wondering if you're familiar with internet memes about Star Trek or Captain Kirk. Do you know what an internet meme?
No.
So, like,
is that memes or memes?
Meme.
Like
Yeah, like parodies on social media.
I know nothing about it.
Oh my goodness.